Précision en anglais. Oui, donc who, what, where, why, when, how, and how much, We're going to write them in French, d'accord? We're going to write them in French, then we get to the pronunciation part. Qui, this one. Qui. So it sounds key, yeah, key or key, like a key. Okay, so we have, as long as it produces the same sound, but you have to remember it is interrogative. So key, who, key. How do we say what? Quoi, 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 qui, quoi. Who is qui? Read as this, d'accord? Who is qui? What? Quoi? 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 How do we read quoi? O and I, we all know which sound this brings. O and I usually brings about wa, d'accord? Wa. O and I brings about the sound wa. Donc, nous allons ku, wa, quoi, wa, wa. Voilà. So we have quoi, 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 qui, quoi. So if someone is saying something that you don't understand, you're like, quoi? How do we say where? So where we have où. Nous avons ça et ça. Which is the right way to write where? Entre ça et ça. Si vous savez, the second one, voilà. Yes. So it is this one with an accent, d'accord? So how do we read it? Où. But you remember to put your interrogation, okay? Où. 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 So if it comes out as a question, it's gonna sound different. Who is qui? Read as this. What? Quoi? Read as quoi? Where is où? Note that there is an accent here, okay? Où. So how do we say why? Why? So why is written as pourquoi. This is a Q, d'accord? So it is made up of two words, comme vous pouvez voir ici. So we have pour, and we have quoi, which basically means, pour means for, quoi means what. So basically it means for what, I mean why, for what, pourquoi, why, pourquoi, d'accord? Have you guys seen it? Wow. So this is how we read it. Pourquoi? Why? Pourquoi? D'accord? Why is pourquoi? You should have written it here. So how do we say when? When? Voila. Everyone who has written has gotten it. When is quand? So quand. These three last words are read as on, Q-U-A-N-D. This is read as quand. Quand. You have an N here, but you don't really read it, okay? How? How? Comment? So this is comment, 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 comment. So easy. I prefer to use K because someone might read, if you write maybe comment, someone might read this as somo. Okay, so if you don't know the French rules, you want to know maybe that this has to be read as K and not C. Okay, so I try to write it in the simplest way. Comment, comment. So let's get to this, then we get down to reading all of them. D'accord? How much most of you have written in the comment section? Combien? 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 How do we read combien? Combien? If we read this as C without the CD, is read as K. D'accord? That is why you have to be really careful whenever you're writing. So don't write combien like this. No. The C avec CD has to be read as S. Okay? We actually did pronunciation some time back. So this is combien. So let's write how it's read. Combien, 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 okay? But let's have a keen eye on this. This A-N-D, E-N-T, I-E-N, they are nasal sounds. So you pronounce them with your nose, okay? Quand, quand, comment, combien, quand, comment, combien,